So our new concept for this week is least common multiples. And what least common multiple is finding the multiples of certain numbers and which one is the smallest multiple they have in common. So for instance, if we're looking at our chart here of 5 and 3, we've listed the multiples of 5 and we listed the multiples of 3. And what they mean by multiples is you literally just did 5 times 1, got 5. 5 times 2, got 10. 5 times 3, 15. 5 times 4, 20. And 5 times 5 is 25. Now you could keep going. The list can continue. You can go 5 times all the way, if you had to, go through to 100, but you're not going to have to. Then you do 3. 3 times 1, 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 3, 9. 3 times 4, 12. 3 times 5, 15. Now you list the multiples until you find one that's in common, and then you're going to circle it. Once you circle it, that's the number, that's the LCM of those two numbers that you were given. Now you find the smallest. Least is another word for smallest. So that's why we circle 15. So if we were going to, let's look at the question that I'm asking you. What is the least common multiple of 4 and 6? So again, I create my T-chart. It's easiest to create a T-chart because you can see once your list is created, you could see which numbers you have in common, or the smallest number, the least common number they have. So for 4, if you're struggling, open up the multiplication chart and just go down your multiples. So you would start off with 4 times 1 would be 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. And 4 times 5 is 20. Okay, now I could keep going, but like I said, I usually stop with my first 5, and then I go to the next number and list. And if I have to keep going, I will. But I start off with 6. 6 times 1, 6. 6 times 2, 12. 6 times 3, 18. 6 times 4, 24. And 6 times 5 is 30. Now I could stop. I could have stopped. What number could I have stopped at? I'm going to circle the number I see in common. I see 12. Oops, did not. I see 12 here, and I see 12 here. Now when we start getting really good at listing our multiples, I could have stopped at 12 at 6 and been like, oh, 12's in common, stop, and then circle them, and then I could have kept given my answer of the LCM of 4 and 6 and said 12. Now, if you notice that, stop, because you don't need to keep going once you found a number that's in common. Okay? So that's how you find the least common multiple. First, step 1, create your T-chart, list your multiples. Step 2, circle the least common multiple that they have in common. So the smallest number that in your list that they both have. And then step 3, tell me what it is. Okay? The closer to the top of your T-chart it is, the more accurate that it would be. Okay?